important thing you need is a good set of knives, because dull knives can be the most dangerous thing. Well, how about some knives from Zwilling J.A. Henckels? This is a company that's been around since the 1700s. They make great quality knives and cutlery. This is the wow in the kitchen. And why is it such a wow? You're getting the 5 most important knives done in that high carbon, no stain steel, but the sharpening block is built in. So every time I pull out that beautiful knife, it is going to be like a brand new knife every time. These are full tang, they're triple riveted. They also come with the 5 most important and the kitchen shears. Choose your color today, black. Look at this, how gorgeous. I mean, is this not absolutely beautiful in that cream? So that is that ivory. And then we also have it available for you in the red. This is item number 748972, $40 off. Price expires tonight. John Florell is one of our kitchen experts. I haven't seen you live in the studio for like, I think 3 years. It's good to have you, friend. Lifetime warranty on these.
Yes, of course. And Zwilling Henckels knives, if you're not familiar with our company, we've been around since 1731. We're the oldest cutlery brand in the world, okay? Started in Germany. We still have the same factory in Germany that we started in back in 1731. This set of knives that we're bringing you today is an absolutely beautiful set. It comes in this beautiful solid ashwood block, okay? It looks beautiful on your kitchen countertop. You'll notice the stainless steel cap, but here's what makes this special. You know, all new knives are sharp when you buy them. The biggest complaint that I've ever heard about kitchen knives is all my knives are dull. Right? Because we use them. And all new knives, like this one, here's our 8-inch chef's knife. It's a beautiful, like he said, it's a full tang, which means it's that high carbon stainless steel from the tip of the knife all the way through the handle. That teardrop on the back, that solid steel, weights the knife beautifully in your hand, so it's perfectly balanced. Triple riveted handle, the most popular style in the world. But again, knives are supposed to be sharp, and this one is no exception. I mean, Leslie, all you have to do is touch it and it cuts it. They're razor sharp. The problem with our kitchen knives is after you cut through your food, what happens to that knife? It hits your countertop, your cutting board, plates, dishes. Maybe you're carving a ham, lamb, or roast beef and you hit a bone, or you're cutting through some vegetables and go right through an avocado pit.
That's beautiful.
You know, things like that dull your knives over time. And what Zwilling Henckels has done is created this knife block with built-in knife sharpeners. So right in the top of the block here, every time you put this back into its slot, and all the slots are labeled, I'm gonna slide that in, you can hear it sharpen. When I take it back out, you can hear it sharpen. It sharpens itself every time you put it away or take it back out to use it. So this way, today, tomorrow, look at, you can see it right here.
Right?
Yeah, every
like
time you put it in,
every single time.
It not only sharpens your knives, it sharpens them to 95% of their original factory sharpness. And I'll tell you what, most kitchen knives, a normal homeowner can only get a kitchen knife back to about 70% of its original sharpness. A professional knife sharpener might get 80%, 95%. So every time you use this knife, today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, every single time you pick it up to use it, it's gonna cut just like the very first time you used it. Even that little tomato, hey, at the price of tomatoes right now, look at this. You could slice one tomato so thin, you could make one tomato last all winter long. I mean, look at that.
You can make contact lenses with those. I mean, is that not crazy? And that's the thing.
And it takes a sharp knife. That's the beautiful part about this. You never have to worry about sharpening your kitchen knives again. And they look beautiful on your countertop or tabletop. Now, I showed you that 8-inch chef's knife. It's a beautiful knife that you're gonna use all the time. Let me move some of these over here to the side. Our Santoku knife, okay, this is our 7-inch Santoku. You're gonna use this. With the little rivets, everybody asks, what are those little dimples in the blade? They create air pockets, so as you're slicing through your vegetables, fruits, meats, or cheeses, it doesn't allow the veggies to stick. So with nothing that sticks to the blade, it doesn't get in the way of the next slice, so you have precision slicing each and every time.
And John, I do have to give an update because the white is in the lead. Everybody's picking up that beautiful white. I mean, they are gorgeous. Done in that ashwood block, and then remember the sharpener built in, so you're not misplacing it. You know where it is. The 5 most important knives: the chef's knives, the Santoku, the utility knife, the serrated, the paring knife. I mean, John said, "Leslie, I missed you so much. Look, I even carved a little rose out of a radish," which, by the way, I
did that with the paring
radishes.
knife.
Is that not? I mean, look at, and every time you use these, John, they're brand new, and we even get the kitchen shears.
Yes.
But you know, brand new knives every time, so you're getting the job done.
And here's the beautiful part about this, Leslie, okay? I just use that to chop. You heard how many times I hit the cutting board with it? It's gonna stay razor sharp. I can hold a bell pepper in the air and make perfect paper-thin pepper rings, but I'll tell you, even cutting through avocados, your fruits, things that normally people have a hard time cutting through, it's so simple with these knives because they're razor sharp. The difference, okay, like a chef's knife has a 15-degree angle when you sharpen it, okay? And we've all seen those knife sharpeners that are a stick and you sit there, the chefs do this with it, right? Yeah, it's hard to get that perfect angle. Well, with this knife block, the chef's knife is set to a perfect 15 degrees. The Santoku knife is set, it's sharpened from the factory at 11 degrees. So we set the angle in the block at 11 degrees. So every single time you pull out one of our knives, it's gonna sharpen it to 95% of its original factory sharpness. So you'll never have to worry about dull knives in the kitchen again. Yeah, next time you're carving that Christmas goose or the ham or the turkey at Thanksgiving. And it comes with all the essential knives. Even our utility knife, this one is one of my favorite. I use it all the time for prep work. I also use it for doing things like if I wanted to butterfly a pork chop or a chicken breast, all you do is move it and it opens it up beautifully. So now you can do your stuffed pork chops. Here I've got a seafood salad that I'm gonna stuff in this pork chop, a little seafood stuffing. You can stuff them however you like, bake those in the oven. I'll tell you what, that's like, baked pork chops that are stuffed like that.
Like, oh
it's absolutely amazing. And now you can do these kind of things at home without struggling with a dull knife.
By the way, huge customer pick. Lifetime warranty on these. Of course, go to hsn.com for more details on that lifetime manufacturer's warranty. The black is available. The white will be the first to go. Everybody's loving that gorgeous look of the white.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
Red is available as well. 5 knives, the kitchen shears included, the self-sharpening knife block. It's all coming your way from one of the most prestigious cutlery companies in the world. We're talking about Zwilling J.A. Henckels, over 300 years in the industry, and enjoy that weekly deal drop price. John, that price goes away tonight at midnight.
Yes, I know.
And the free shipping goes away at midnight.
I'll tell you what, it's a perfect time to put some away. But get a couple of sets for wedding gifts, shower gifts, for housewarmings, for the holidays coming up. I mean, hey, listen, if you don't have kitchen shears right now in your kitchen, you don't know what you've been missing. When it comes to doing things like your herbs and spices, they're perfect for that, but also opening bags and boxes, also for things like, well, and because they're Zwilling Henkel, these are super tough. They're the same stainless steel, the high carbon stainless steel that we use in our cutlery set. Look at this, I can take a baked chicken, cut right through the bone, through the breastbone, the backbone, comes all the way. Look at this. You can quarter down or half a chicken, so you have a beautiful display on your tabletop, and it's all done with that kitchen shears. Maybe you've got, maybe it's you can happen to get a dozen roses. You can trim the stems on your roses with these and get a nice clean cut.
I make things bite-sized for the kids.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like I literally cut steak and chicken with the
shears are amazing. If you don't have them, you get it just for the kitchen shears, because it's worth it. But again, all of our knives, they stay sharp because every time you put them away in the knife block, it sharpens itself. When you pull it back out to use it, it sharpens itself.
Have you seen the reviews on this, John? Because it's a big customer pick.
Yes.
I mean, somebody wrote, Parnold from Florida. Oh my God, I have never had knives so sharp in my life. This slices a raw chicken breast like it's going through butter. I love this. From Dreamer in New Jersey, I will never need to order another knife set in my lifetime. These are exceptional. In capital letters, best knife set ever. And one more from Florida. I really love this set. Beautiful to look at and cuts fabulously.
It does, and I tell you, all you do is touch it and it cuts it. I mean, these are like a razor blade on a handle. You can do more with a sharp knife as well. So if you want to take a salmon fillet like that, an entire fillet, cut it into steaks and put it away, buy things in bulk. Now you can cut them down. And look at this. I mean, you can even use it to fillet the skin off your salmon before you bake it in the oven. Or maybe it's that smoked salmon that you want to get really thin slices of to put out on your bagels for bagels and lox with your cream cheese. And I'll tell you what, this is, look at that.
You can
beautiful
dehydrate
slices.
that. You could be making your jerky,
Oh yeah,
right?
you can make jerky with this. You can do all kinds of fun things. And I'll tell you, it's an absolutely beautiful set that if you've seen our knives in retail stores, okay, and looked at the prices of just one of our chef's knives in retail.
I was going to say that. How much do people pay for just one chef's knife or one utility knife?
And here you're getting an entire set for less than what you'd pay for one of our knives in retail.
By the way, also from Zwilling J.A. Henckels, we've got a 3-piece cutting board set. It's a huge customer pick, 4.5 stars.
Yes.
And that is available for you. And they're even color-coded. You get the small, the medium, and the large.
And that way you get one for veggies, one for your meats, and one for poultry, so you don't cross-contaminate while you're slicing, dicing, and chopping.
That's a beautiful addition to this gift set. And also, remember, 5 flex, free shipping, all goes away tonight. But if you want this knife set, that price goes away at midnight because this is one of our weekly deal drops.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I'll do this again. All you have to do, look, you've seen me using this knife. They stay razor sharp. I mean, it's like the weight of that tomato does the cutting for you. They're perfectly balanced in your hand. That's why you can ask any professional chef in the world. They will tell you, when it comes to cutlery, J.A. Henckels, Zwilling Henckels knives are the gold standard in kitchen cutlery. We're the oldest cutlery brand in the world, and you can see why. When you can make precision slices like this, with a knife that you've seen everything that we've cut with this knife, I mean, through just about every vegetable there is. In fact, look, it's so sharp, it'll go right through an avocado pit.
Right?
You don't have to worry about dull knives anymore. So next time the kids say, hey, can you slice me an orange, Mom? Dad, can you slice an orange? All you do is move it, and it cuts it. You can slice thick, you can slice thin, you can do whatever you like with these. In fact, you can have fun with